You're listening to Fit Talk with Coach Luis. This is a special segment we call the Monday Morning Brew. The Monday Morning Brew.
Good morning, my friends. Let's take a breath together. It has been interesting weeks here at the Perez residence. So let's take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Today, I really want to talk about something that we all wrestle with. Something that we wrestle with quietly, privately, sometimes without even realizing it. It's that invisible little bubble we build around ourselves called the comfort zone. Dun, dun, dun. So comfort zones, though, let's get this straight. Comfort zones aren't bad. What they are is that they're familiar. They're predictable and they're safe. They are the routines that we know. They're the habits that we've mastered, the identities that we've worn for years. But here's the truth we don't always want to admit. Comfort zones, they feel safe until they start feeling small. So this is why stepping out feels so hard. Because our brain is wired for efficiency. It loves patterns. It loves certainty. It loves knowing exactly what's going on. It likes to know what's going to happen next. So when we try to step outside that bubble, even for something good, our brain throws up alarms. It'll probably start saying, hey, this is new. Like, what's going on? Or it'll think this is uncomfortable. Or, hey, let's go back to what we know. So all of these little things is what starts happening in our brain. And that's not weakness. That's not laziness. That's not a character flaw. That's biology. But here's the beautiful part. We can train our brain to handle discomfort. We can build courage the same way we build muscle, through repetition, through exposure, through movement. Movement is the training ground for courage, and this is why I love fitness. Not because of the aesthetics, not because of the numbers, which those are great, of course, but the reason why I love fitness is because movement is one of the safest, most accessible ways to practice stepping out of our comfort zone. So think about it. When we push for one more rep, our brain learns, I can do hard things. When we try a new class or a new exercise, your brain learns, I can be a beginner. When you go for a walk, even when you don't feel like it, your brain learns, I can act without motivation. When your heart rate rises and you stay with it, your brain learns discomfort isn't danger. Every time you move, you're not just training your body, you're training your mindset. So movement becomes a daily rehearsal for bravery. How cool is that? So I'm going to share my own little story. There was a time, really not too long ago, when I avoided doing something simply because it felt unfamiliar. It wasn't because I couldn't do it, not because it was impossible. It was just because it was new and because I didn't want to be seen, because I felt so self-conscious teaching a group movement class. Body dysmorphia sucks, let me tell you guys. But then the moment I finally stepped into it, I realized something very powerful, that fear wasn't about the task. It was about the identity shift. So try something new. It forces you to say, I'm willing to be someone I haven't been yet. And that's uncomfortable, but that's also where growth lives. And then I began getting all the positive feedbacks from the classes. It was an instant hit. Everyone enjoyed it. And that to me was everything. When people feel welcomed, they feel like they are seen and they found value in the way that I taught the class. Okay, let's do our grounding moments now. So let's pause here. So wherever you are, sitting, standing, driving, walking, just take a moment to feel your feet on the ground. Just feel your breath, feel your body, feel yourself arriving in this moment. Now ask yourself, gently and without judgment, where have I been playing small? Where have I been choosing comfort over growth? Where have I been waiting for the right moment to try something new? And now offer yourself compassion because we're only human, right? And as humans, we grow slowly, steadily, bravely, one step at a time. So today, here's your Monday morning brew challenge. I want you to do one small thing that kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone. Like just a little small push, nothing crazy. Not a leap, not a reinvention, just like a little nudge. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk before a tough meeting. Maybe it's trying a new exercise. Maybe those devil presses, you're like, oof, I don't want to do those. Maybe those. Maybe lunges. Maybe it's saying yes to something that scares you a little bit. Maybe it's saying no to something that drains you. Whatever it is, let movement be your warm-up. Let your body remind your brain, I can do hard things. I can handle discomfort. I can grow. So you don't have to break out of your comfort zone in one dramatic moment. You don't have to flip your life upside down. You don't have to become fearless. You just have to step. One small intentional step. And every step teaches your brain that you're capable of more than you think. So here's to courage. Here's to growth. Here's to the tiny, powerful choices that shape who we become. Have a strong, grounded Monday, my friends. Let's keep moving forward together. And like my dad always says, nunca des un paso atrás ni para impulso, which that means never take a step back, not even for a boost forward. So thank you for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And I really do hope you enjoyed today's Monday Morning Brew series. If today's message helped you, share it with someone who might need it. Stay present, stay consistent, keep building the identity you want to live in. Remember that you're capable. Remember that you're resilient and you're not alone in this journey. Always be a kind human. Let us continue to help. Let us continue to lift each other up whenever possible. And remember that when it seems really dark, when things are really tough, like Mr. Rogers always said, look for the helpers and always strive to be the change you want to see in the world. As always, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind, and I will see you all in the next episode.
Thanks for checking out Fit Talk with Coach Luis. Remember to follow us on social media, on Instagram at Live2Progress and on Twitter at Live2Progress. Stay tuned for more episodes of Fit Talk with Coach Luis coming soon. And remember, always live to progress.